We're going to start with a massage for allergy. Qigong includes a lot of massage and tapping and making sounds and other things in addition to simple movement in coordination with the breath. So for the allergies, there are a couple of internal organs, but you may be feeling it in your eyes or headaches or nostrils may be clogged. But physiologically, from a Chinese medicine perspective, liver and the lungs are like the main, let's say, internal organs. That's why we start with a few basic things to activate the main points, or sometimes we call those like source points of these channels. Stay where you are. I'm just going to show you the location where we are going to be starting tapping. So one of them is like right under, this is my collarbone. And this corner here, like shoulder socket, when you bring your shoulder, it's going to be a bit like a dip there. And then the other point is nipple line, like 2-finger width below. You're still above the ribs. And you're going to start by tapping those 2 points on the same side. And taking a moment to breathe as well, just tapping to activate these main points. These are almost like beginning and the end points for the circulation of energy, bioelectricity, some people call it actually. It may make sense for some of us to call it like that. And then move to the other side, again, the same points. See, this is what I'm doing. And come to the center on the thymus gland area a little bit. And then to your face. So tapping right around the lips. You can use all fingers, maybe 2-finger, or maybe just 1 finger, whichever kind of works for you. And then tap around the eyes. And then through the forehead, and then tap above the head. There are 2 points here. They govern the nostrils and the eyes. You can do it this way, or maybe almost like press quite firmly to activate these. If I were to see you in the clinic, for example, I would have put some acupuncture needles around this area too, just to activate. Just go back a little bit, and then the sides. And now bring your thumbs on the sides, and you're going to be making a simple massage. Upper part, above the eyelids. And now go lower part of the eyes. This is to help slowly open up the sinuses. It's not, the pressure I'm applying is not too much. It can be gentle. It's almost like lymphatic drainage. And now circle, circle, circle. And then come back. Let's just do talking about the lymph. Do your left side. This is my left side. So if I were to mirror you, you would be doing this side. So do your left side above and below the collarbone. And then tap, tap, tap a little. Do the other side as well. And now come back to the face. Now with the index finger, slowly go up and then down. This one is a little more firmer. You are activating a couple of acupuncture points around this, the nostrils and eyes. And now this time, taking a few moments right around, very close to the nostrils, in between or between the eye and the nose, and then beginning of the eyebrows, and then just have your fingers kind of opening out, almost like the center line. And now for a massage for the eyebrows, you're squeezing. This is also good for headaches as well. Do one more time again. And now we're going to be squeezing the area right under the eyebrows. And this is quite a firm squeeze, and it almost like hurts. But don't worry about it. There is a lot of capillaries there, a lot of like small blood vessels. And when you do something like that, it really activates or releases. So especially if you have like headaches that you are feeling behind the eyes, migraines and other things, it can make a difference. And just do one more time this area. And then come back to these points that we already did stuff. And now circle, circle, come back again. And this circle, circle is one way, couple of rounds, the other way, or press and release. Choose whichever one kind of works for you. And then now come very close. And now we're going to switch the movement a little bit with the massage. So you're taking a breath and almost like moving the, if your sinuses were clogged, or do something like that even. And then come here, there is another group of sinuses here, again, just moving. And now a little more like firm, really, to open. Another group of sinuses are here. Open out. And now release and just open and close your eyes. Maybe all your face. And slowly release, just open your eyes. And notice how things are feeling. Maybe things have really changed, or you may be feeling like things are really moving. To finish up completely, to drain things down from the face, bring it down. So you're doing something like that. And then lymph nodes are both front and back of the ear. And then you are draining that down to the ducts that we have already opened earlier. So you'll get a recording of that, and you can do this massage several times a week. Now allow your eyes to close for a moment and feel, how does the head, face, neck, any changes in terms of your awareness of that area, maybe noticing any heat, warmth, or cold maybe. Maybe tingly, things are moving. And then open your eyes.